Hello. Okay, so we are going to dive into how our students need to be kind to themselves. So in the last video, we were talking about using the think method to think before they speak to other people. But so much of the unkindness is happening inside their own little heads, and they mutter it out every once in a while. And I'm sure you've heard kids say something along the lines of like, "Ugh, I suck," or "I'm so bad at this," or "My drawing is so ugly," or "I'm so bad at math, I'll never learn this." Kids put themselves down all the time. And then as they get older, the put downs get a little bit more intense. I've heard kids say very hurtful, worrying statements that make me question their mental health and that need to be escalated to make sure that they stay safe because their self-talk just spirals. And when our kids hear what they're thinking, right, their thoughts become their own inner truth. Whether it's true or not, they start to believe it. And when they're feeling bad about themselves, when their confidence is down about themselves, there's no way, one, that they're going to be able to give kindness to other people. And they're not their best selves. They feel really poorly about themselves. If they're saying this, they're thinking worse things most likely. And so we need to step in because their self-talk cannot become their truth if it is negative. "I suck, I'm bad at this, I'm awful, nobody wants to be my friend." All of those things we can help them through. And so we talk often about the golden rule. I have it down here. Treating other people the way you want to be treated. But for negative self-talk, we use the backwards golden rule. And this is so great for adults. Most women need this. The backwards golden rule is I ask kids and adults, would you say this to a friend? Would you say, "I suck," to a friend? Would you say, "You suck"? If you're saying, "My drawing is so awful," if your friend is drawing right next to you, would you tell them that their drawing is so awful? No, you wouldn't. The backwards golden rule is if you wouldn't say it to a friend, you're not allowed to say it about yourself. So for us women, that goes for our weight and our hair and our appearance and our relationships and all of those things. If you wouldn't say it to a girlfriend, you're not allowed to say it about yourself. We need to turn around this negative self-talk in our students and in ourselves because that helps us be the best versions of ourselves. It helps us then want to be kind to other people, and we're being kind to ourselves. Nobody will speak to us as much as we speak to ourselves in our head. And our mental health and our mental awareness is so crucial to our overall health. We can also model, if we're working on negative self-talk with our students, we can model making mistakes when we're writing on the board, when we're building a tower with them, when we're showing them a math problem, when we're teaching anything. Make a mistake on purpose. Model what that looks like. "Oh, I made a mistake. Good thing I can erase this," right? "I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna try again. How could I try it a different way? Because I know I messed up." Showing them that mistakes are not a big deal when we can fix them. We can back it up. We can try again. We can ask for help. There's so many different ways that we can handle when we make a mistake because often our students are so hard on themselves when they make a mistake, and that's when the negative self-talk can ramp up really easily. And then we can teach them how to flip the script. So if they're doing the "I suck and I'm so bad and my drawing is so ugly and I'm never gonna be good at math," we can flip it. We can give them the words that are much more of a positive way, but still honor their feelings about the situation. So we could say, "Oh, you wish you were better at drawing," right? Or that your drawing didn't come out the way you saw it in your head, did it? You had a vision in your head and it didn't look like that from your head. Or you wanted it to look like this and it kind of looks like this. Or, "Oh, you need help with the math problem. I'm happy to help you with it," right? Or, "Oh, you need more practice. I can help you practice. What can we do?" Or, "Oh, your plan didn't work." You know, they're building a tower for our little kids. They're building a tower and it falls over. "Oh, your plan didn't work," right? Or they lost the big game. "Yep, sometimes we lose games. I'm bummed we lost too," right? So modeling how we can flip it rather than "I suck, I can't believe I lost the kickball game. It was the championship game," right? We can flip it. "Oh, you're really bummed you lost. You worked really hard to try to win. You were really hoping you were gonna win and I was hoping you were gonna win too and you didn't. Sometimes we win and sometimes we don't win and I know you're really bummed and it's okay to be bummed. Totally okay to be sad about it." And then we move on. It helps build up their sportsmanship and their growth mindset skills and their emotional intelligence when we are able to teach them how to flip the script so that their negative self-talk honors how they're feeling. We're not saying it's okay, you shouldn't feel this way. They feel it. It's okay to feel it. So we're going to honor that, but then we're also going to give them the more positive way to spin it and then the action that they need. Oh, you know, I've often, when drawing is such a tricky one, But my daughter would get so upset when her drawing didn't come out exactly how she wanted it. And so I bust out an old Ed Emberley book. And I'm like, you know what? This is how I draw a unicorn. I start with a rectangle, and then he showed me how to draw a triangle, and I give them the steps. I gave her the steps she needed, and all of a sudden she now has a plan, one way to draw a unicorn. And now all of her drawings, she doesn't hate all of them because she has a skill now that she was able to use, and it gave her the confidence then to try other things, to then add in the rainbow tail and to make the horn sparkly, do all of those things. And now she enjoyed drawing again, and she wasn't quite so hard on herself. So negative self-talk, we have to squash it. And the backwards golden rule is one of the most powerful ways to do that, but also flipping the script, giving them the words they need. The other way we do it is with positive affirmations. So we can give, I am a kind person. I speak and act with kindness. So those are the affirmations we use with our students to help them with kindness. But we could do affirmations, I am good at math. You could use affirmations for anything. More money is coming my way. We could use affirmations for anything, right? And so for our students for kindness, we have a Give Me 5 that that we do that has the different affirmations on it. In our monthly membership, we have different affirmations every single month. We give those to you in there. So there's different ways to build up those affirmations, but we're flipping it to the positive. And we don't need this, always positive. We're always going to be rainbows and sunshine. It's perfect. That's not what we're going for. Of course not. We don't need perfect. We don't need only happy, only positive vibes all the time. That's not real life, right? That's not what we want. But we don't need to be so hard on ourselves. Let's flip it. I need to practice at math more. Oh, I wish I was better at science. I need to work some more on my skills in science. Or can you help me with this? I don't know how to do it. It's not coming out the way I want. They're able then to be kinder to themselves. And when they're kinder to themselves, they're able to be kinder to other people. All right, in our next video, we're gonna talk about how to be funny without being mean. This is one of the hardest parts for our kids who love to laugh and get other people to laugh, and yet sometimes it does not come across well and they didn't think it through, and somebody's the brunt of the joke, and it's not so funny after all. I'm gonna walk you through that in the next video. I'll see you in there.